We're following some sad news from the music world. EDM star Avicii has died. He was found dead in the city of Muscat, Oman. Avicii, born Tim Bergling in Sweden, was considered a pioneer of electronic dance music, also known as EDM. He retired from touring in 2016 due to health issues. As a DJ, he sold out worldwide arenas with hits like 2013's Wake Me Up. Joe Levy, contributing editor at Rolling Stone and The Village Voice, joins us now by phone. Joe, give us some background on Avicii, what he was known for and what he accomplished in this relatively short career.
One of the interesting things about Avicii is that he is someone who started making music in his teens. Signed as a teenager, 18, still in high school. He had grown up with this kind of music. He began to have success immediately with a well-known song called Levels, but Wake Me Up, his biggest song, was a real change for this kind of music. We weren't used to hearing what I suppose we could call that folk or country influence that you can hear in that song. Someone playing guitar and singing a very simple melody you could hear around a campfire over those kinds of beats. He took a music that was really a festival music or a club music and made it a pop music that you heard on the radio.
And we've seen folks on Twitter responding, people like Calvin Harris and DJ Pauly D. Explain a bit more what his influence was on that scene.
Well, as I say, he took a music that really was a club music or festival music and absolutely huge in that arena, but one that if you did not go out to festivals or clubs, you didn't hear about. It wasn't getting the kind of respect that pop or rock and roll do. It wasn't getting on the radio. He made that possible. He showed people how it could be done.
Crossover hits. And then he retires from touring in 2016. What do we know about why he did that and that background?
We know that Avicii had serious health problems, that he had pancreatitis, and at a very young age, it is likely that his pancreatitis was due to his lifestyle, to his partying. He is someone who was making millions of dollars a weekend DJing all over the world. This is a very big business. He lived a life of excess and celebration. That kind of feeling is reflected in the music he was playing to these massive crowds. But he lived it a little too large. So we know he had serious health problems. We know that he retired from live performance. He was talking last year about a moment of spiritual rebirth. He had been to Peru. He was relaunching his life and career. And now, not a year after that, we are mourning his death.
Yeah, he also talked about a cross-country road trip he took in the U.S. that helped him reach the decision to quit touring, which happened almost exactly 2 years ago. And yet, just days ago, he was nominated for a Billboard Music Award. Was he still making music? What was he up to?
Yes, that's exactly right. As I say, a year ago, he was in the midst of a relaunch, as it were. Those Billboard Music Awards are usually based on chart performance, even the nominations, based on chart performance and the reaction of people to a song. So he did share with us some new music last summer, and all that came along with a documentary in which he was talking about a new chapter of his life. And a new chapter of his life, the kind of thing that people usually talk about in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, to be honest. He was still a very young man, and he had lived quite a lot by that time.
Indeed, he had a short, fast life that ends too soon at age 28. Joe Levy, thank